This is a Terravore, an empire who has one goal: to eliminate all life and then consume all planets in the galaxy. In the new Nomads DLC, we can combine this with the nomadic playstyle, so we can roam the galaxy consuming every filthy planet you see. This playstyle was incredibly fun, quite powerful, and easily overwhelms the Grand Admiral AI with no scaling. And guess what? It's not a tech rush build for once. My goal is to consume free capitals of other empires and show you tips and tricks for aggressive nomad empires. Let's get into it. Here we are, the Hungry on our military arc ship, kitted out with some more weapons than normal, which is very nice. And we're going to try and eat as much as we can because we're just hungry, okay? We're hungry, but we're using lithoids, which turns the Varings form into Terravore, which means we can consume worlds for resources like minerals and alloys, which is going to be helpful. We also get a whole bunch of bonuses to ships, and when we purge Xenopops, we get society research, which will be handy. We've combined this with Starseekers because celebration is just too good, especially when you have assembly, because it means they assemble quicker. We've also started with a progenitor hive because it's kind of a decent hive. Origin, we get offspring nests instead of spawning pools. However, without offspring oversights, we lose stats. Our system on our arc ship is the offspring outlook, giving us 65% of all of these nice buffs on allied ships too. I believe it's system-wide, but who knows? But we have missed out on some armor, so we are going to need to build those. We're going to go straight to manufacturing focus for the complex drone output, and we are playing on Grand Admiral no scaling, so it's not going to be very easy early on. We're going to have to try still. The reason we're going complex is we only have 400 tech drones. We are, however, losing operational reserves, which is not great. We can probably actually buy all the minerals and energy we need, we'll see, before we decide to build something, but we will build a logistic ships to start with, and honestly, we'll get another science ship too. In terms of techs, I think Strikecraft are just so good, we can kit our arc ship out with them. We'll get tech elsewhere because we are going to need tech, and I guess we start by surveying out. We need to do a coolant flush to get our shield armor and hit points. We also need to cipher a signal over here. There are like literally no black holes. There's one all the way up there, so I guess we'll start heading up this way, I guess. And our science ship can head over here to decipher the signal because we only have one envoy, which is not nice. Yeah, buying does put us positive. We want to be able to get the burn as quickly as we can. However, it negates our trade, so I guess we'll build an energy specialization just to open up double the jobs. We can also clear collapsed burrows, and we also have the nest, which is giving us more organic growth. We have another science ship. We actually have like 0 unity, which is really fun. We'll start saving the system so our logistic ships can get more resources, and we'll harvest down here where we're not surveying. Surveyed deposits give a lot more, and we found a way here, so we'll go straight there. And I think I'm just going to build an alloy foundry. We're really lacking for alloys right now. Trade is kind of collapsing a little bit too, so we'll stop buying as many. We've found enigmatic spacefarers. We've also found these guys. We need to do this situation to get our envoy back, so we'll do that. And the hungry are of course a lithoid, meaning we have a less pop growth and organic pop growth multiplier, but we get habitability, army health, and leader lifespan with a mineral upkeep instead of food. We've gone intelligent just for a bit more tech. We've gone for crystallization too, just so we can get a bit more assembly, and then recursive learners. We're on a military arc ship, so our engineer jobs will get buffs as well as soldiers, which could be useful later on. Then gone for terraphobic because it's a free pick. We're not going to be going on those filthy planets, we'll be eating them. And then unruly. Okay, we will need some gases to do the coolant flush, so we'll mine that there and then head to the black hole because we do need that power. Otherwise, it's going to be a long day. For advanced time, 56 months. I'm just going to go to burn now. I'm greedy. Burn is just so good. 50% efficiency is insane. Oh, it looks like we can't actually do our signal decipher. Maybe it will do it when we do first contact, but we might need to just murder them. We'll see. And to do that, we're going to need supremacy. It just gives us a whole host of buffs, so let's go supremacy, shall we? And we'll get that ship fire rate. And I'm going to build a volatile yard there, and then another city district, and we can buy a little bit more of these resources. I really just want to get to high because it gives us 10 stability and 10 research speed, opposed to 5 stability, which really helps out the early game production. And with Starseekers, we need to visit 50 stars before we can actually run Host Festival, which gives a 1000% pop growth, specialists as well output. It's kind of insane. And we're in this black hole. We can now flush the coolant. We have so many maintenance drones. We just need to keep basically building as much as we can. And that coolant going is going to mean some good stuff. We're up to 1.1k. I'm going to now head towards this empire. And our logistic ship here does have some resources, but I want them to start harvesting where we've surveyed. You're this far into the video, you must love Stellaris. Well, Stellaris is pretty much all I upload, so make sure to subscribe and maybe even turn on notifications. Thanks. And I'm basically going to be taking any weapon damage we can on our hives. They're going to get passive XP because we're Progenitor Hive 2, which is very nice. I might just build some Unity jobs since we don't have them and we have those resources. We are playing on version 4.4.4. No longer the beta, it is just the normal release. I'm going to get more damage versus star bases here. I think we're just going to spam some armor as systems. And I have seen a planet, so we've gone ahead and surveyed it, which allows us to now devour the world. So we can actually start devouring our first planet. Why not? And this creates a situation, and we'll start getting resources as this goes. It's going to take 83 months. It takes a little bit and does take up your arc ships, so we're going to need to try and get arc ships stat so we can spam them. So we just yielded some minerals for the swarm, which is great. We're almost in high, even though we're losing. We're just actually getting materials. We can get another production yard. And as we're going, we're just getting stuff, which is nice, as well as our logistic ships giving us our resources. Let's get some more Unity. We almost have the strike crafts, which is going to be great. I think we're going to replace the docking bay with that because the docking bay just gives us 5 naval capacity and resource transfer rate. I do not really care about that. Let's get the Xenobiological Lab too. Just need to keep building up here until we've actually made contact with these guys. And then we can consume their planets. More minerals for the swarm. We're so close to high, please. Arcship construction's done. I'm going to grab Unity now. Research speed. We could whack this on, but I feel like we need a bit more techs, especially nanomechanics. But we're going to want to rush down a second Arcship as soon as we can. And this volcanic will slowly building up devastation too as we devour it. Supremacy is now done already. That's quite nice. I actually think Mastery of Nature could be good here with the resources from harvesting actions. We're doing a lot of harvesting early on. May as well get even more resources from it. And we are actually losing a lot here because everything is basically mineral upkeep, which is a little bit annoying. We need more energy. More ship weapon damage and sublight speed, yes. Our logistic ships are getting pretty full. This one's got a lot of nice stuff for us. I think we go Prosperity now, just for more resources from harvesting. Gives more resource draws, less upkeep, which we're struggling with right now. And what we can start doing is actually building some ships. The best early game is flak and batteries from the testing, with as much shield as you can get on there. Wouldn't go all shield though, I think 2 is enough. And we will make an offspring corvette just in case our arc ship doesn't count, and then we'll have 2 of those for safety reasons just in case one dies, and we can actually just start building those. I think, yeah, we'll already have a full fleet. Maybe we can get another one, and then we'll be in a massive advantage over these guys, hopefully, because I mean we are producing 55 alloys. That's why our reserves struggling a bit. I might even get rid of 1 city district for an energy. We're just struggling. Let's get better shields, more minerals for the swarm. We're just so close to high constantly. I'm gonna use 1 ship now to explore so we can get to Starseeker. And we did get to high by dropping off some resources, but I don't think we're going to stay in high. Oh, I'm making a harvesting bay. That's not what I wanted to do. Reactor bay. And we should get a military leader as soon as we can, because they will just start getting passive XP, and each level gives us 3% fire rate, which is quite nice. And we'll replace the docking bay with a strike craft too, because that will put us up to quite a decent strength there. We've also found a nomad, but I believe that's Champions Forge Live. Would be nice to just find a nomad and murder them. Yeah, this ship's already full. And now we're going positive, which is perfect because now I can spam like more tech. The hangar base done. We're up to 2.9k, which is insane. And we have a 1.2k here, which we could just make another bunch of them because we have so many alloys. Hull points on a arc ship is an insane trait, no? We're still flipping devouring the planet. It takes a while. We finally met them. We will be coming for them when we're allowed, because I don't want to leave devouring this planet since we're almost there. I'm going to get rid of the hive warring for the sensorium site. It's going to give our maintenance drones a little bit more output since we still have a bunch of them. Do we do arc ship construction now? Yes. I genuinely think we need to rush it. We'll get Materials Workshop, which will speed things up a bunch. And did we get an extra envoy? Yes. We didn't have to survey the capital, which is nice. We can now actually do envoy things. We don't really want to discover too many people, but I believe these are 2 NPCs, which would give us some influence. Really, we just want to declare war and make sure people don't join the wars, because they probably will. Or blue lasers would be a huge boost too. We do have those extra shields now too, which we can upgrade. And our arc ship should automatically get those shields. I maybe should have now put shield arrays instead of armor. I'm going to do that. Really eke out as much power as we can. The planet is now consumed. I don't even know what we got out of it. I wish it would say. I think we got a bunch of alloys from it, to be honest. But now we're going to go move in position over here. We're also going to need assault armies. Let's build a bunch of those. We've gone over naval capacity, but we are getting naval capacity tech, so it's fine. Only 50 months until arc ship construction, so we will start saving those alloys. More resource from jobs, yes. I've accidentally messed up this build. Whoops. And we should get another leader too. Why not? Starlight, welcome aboard. Sublight speed. Greater order. We can't actually do anything with them. And we got the fusion reactor. Oh, we can get combat rules. The thing is, if we keep waiting, we're never going to be able to go murder them. So I think we just go murder them after the upgrades here. Okay, it's time to consume. It's been 12 years and we haven't warred anyone. That's bad going on my part. Let's go. Excellent. Just destroy all their stuff. Why the hell not? They have 128 there. I don't actually know how strong they are. I'm a little bit worried. They will die quite handedly. But we can get a commander on here too. Why not? They have 2,200 here. Are you serious? The capital's 1,000. Well, we're gonna need assault armies for days. They put everything into just building the worst planets known to man. We're like completely annihilating them. They're all like split up. Why do you have 600 down here? What are you doing? And they have 700 there. What were they doing? I parked my arc ship outside your borders. I want to get some more alloys going as well. We'll build those first. Let's get complex drawn out, but we need to push to that second arc ship. And they won't heal for some reason, and they die. How many? There's only 500 here. We could maybe take this planet. I'm going to go clean up the rest of their systems, as upkeep from jobs will help a lot. And because we're nomads, we create a vassal. And they're not vassals in the sense they're going to be giving us resources. They're just purge vassals. So we're going to be getting minerals and tech from them, and then they'll die. A nice death, hopefully. They have a lot of planets, which is not good. Army damage. Yeah, that sounds good. We can make a second arc ship. We need 10,000 alloys. Luckily, we're kind of done with building ships at the moment. Take this down, please. And this is just colonizing. So what we'll do is bomb the absolute crap out of them. Did they take this planet back? No, they just took Starbase. Okay. Yes, we just start bombing their planets with our corvettes fleets since we've killed most of their stuff. And I want more alloys. I'm being greedy now. We can host festival too, which we'll do, I guess, once we fully wipe them out here. This vassal's dead, so we did get a bunch of tech and minerals from them. We're just maxed out, really. We'll just come and bomb. Bomb Steen, please. They take less damage because they're subterranean as well. Huh? Why did this colony respawn? You've got to be kidding me. We're up to 118 alloys. The only issue is we're losing reserves, but we don't have much trade to support it either anymore. They're still colonizing here. What? I just need assault armies. So stupid. So we cannot consume a planet unless there's no pops on it. So we do have to win fight before doing it. Okay, this planet's done with. I think we're going to host a festival since we're just kind of waiting now. That'll accelerate our allies hugely and give us a bunch more pops because we're almost out of them. Festival has started. We're on 7.4 thousand pops, and you can see we now are producing 22 from this offspring. We're getting a lot of unity and tech and alloys. Trade. It goes a little bit crazy. Prosperity can now be finished. Another max district. More resources from harvesting. I think I'm just going to go for tech ascendancy for a bit more tech. I'm just going to finish all of our research. Destroyer sounds good. And we're out of the festival now, but we should be able to get back up to high relatively quickly, and we've almost got enough alloys to build that second arc ship. It's going to be great because we can leave it here to get our first capital when we've got enough assault armies. Do I just make another engineering base so I can build more armies? I might. They are invading now, but this one's 3k. And with our excess trade, I'm just going to buy some minerals to try and get back up to high, because being low is kind of sad. There we go. We're up to high, and we can burn with that 50% efficiency, which is going to give us even more resources. They're actually kind of beating us. Oh my gosh. Well, we have taken Berg at least, which means 3.3 thousand of these are being processed for lots of minerals and society. We now need to cry because we lost most of our transports doing that and take this one down. But I can make a second arc ship, so we're 100% going to do that while we spam assault armies. And I probably should spy on the one empire we see. We didn't actually gain that many pops, which is a bit sad. Maybe they fixed Host Festival being absurd. Destroyers are now unlocked. And we have our second arc ship. So let's get immediately an engineering bay or two. We need the offspring outlook. We can give you a leader, and you can just join in with the indiscriminate bombing. Please kill their damn armies. I think we go subterfuge for the evasion and tracking, genuinely, just so we can kill people. And all I'd be building is assault armies, I swear. Oh, they're actually invading? What? Well, we must have chewed through them once we got to 50% devastation, which is good. We did it. End of Bergenstein. It's time for another war, I think, against the Creed. We've just done a refurbishment, which we've been doing at the same time. We can get more resource from tech drones of specialists and naval capacity. That sounds quite good compared to all the other ones. So we will grab that. We have 1,000, 2,000 to be fair to them. We're invading 3 FTLs. Oh, and Berg is dead. Huzzah. We'll send back an arc ship once we've dealt with this. We'll send our second one to devour their capital. The first capital devoured would be beautiful. Oh, they have a lot here, but I think we should be fine. Yeah, another vassal made. Well, I'm glad we built up this massive transport fleet because we've just been able to completely annihilate the Creed. Now we purge them into oblivion, and I think we'll just actually harvest some resources. And I want another arc ship. What about you guys? Get improved strikecraft here too. Okay, selling everything, we can get pretty close. And we are doing a good job purging them. We are going to get food from this, which we'll just be able to sell. Oh, we got pops from devouring. That is very nice if we can get pops from devouring, because pops are being a little bit of an issue right now. The great thing about this is we get to survey the systems we take from a vassal. We're killing the vassal. We don't care if we harvest in that space. So we're just getting loads of resources from harvesting too. We're just eating everything we see. Like, we could have even gone crazy with harvesting bays. Each one gives us more resources from harvesting actions and gives us arc ship speed. But I kind of just like tech and alloys, to be honest. And we have 10,000 lovely alloys. Let's build another arc ship. Why the hell not? Clone bats could help. And our vassals are dead. We're going to create a destroyer fleet running basically what we have in the guide. We just need autocannons, which we have not found. So we're just using kinetics instead. Okay, a third arc ship. 30 years in, let's go and devour this world, shall we? While we build you up 2 engineering bays, the aura, armor, and shields. And then we can make this into something like tech or something, who knows? Well, we could honestly set up to go for our third empire. Don't have enough commanders for our arc ship. A new one. Now we have 2 devourings ongoing. They do have 4K, which scares me a little bit, especially with 1 arc ship. I might wait for Steen to die, so we have 2 arc ships ready. So we'll just harvest outside because we've surveyed all these apparently. We can now clone. And I want an arc ship engineer now, because then we can upgrade our arc ships instead of building more and more of them. Oh, we can do another festival. Let's do that. Steen should be done soon too. Logistic ships are great because we don't get what people think about us. We're devouring swarm. So getting improved wayline logistics is very, very nice. Especially we're just doing the festivals, so we're getting absurd outputs everywhere. Remember, it happens on every single damn ship. Well, apparently I've completely crashed my economy. We're consuming quite a lot of minerals. We have consumed another world. The first capital. Let's go bring this arc ship over and wipe out the Vidari route mined while we're taking Chorus as well. We can chill on alloys a bit while we try and fix energy. Same here, we're going to prioritize the tech drones. We just have so much mineral upkeep, it's ridiculous. Got 2 more logistic ships. We'll go mining. Okay, we're finally back in high. All right, it's time. Absorption. There's 2 of them. Don't care. No. Did this stop the consumption? I think it stopped the devouring of this. That's really annoying. Yeah, the arc ship's not absent. What do you mean? We actually have quite a lot of power going into this, which is nice. And we can upgrade. Got our second arc ship here now too. It's all coming together. Nobody can stop us. You know what's great about Nomad War? We don't need to defend anything except for arc ships which defend themselves. It's great stuff. Oh, they do have 6K. Cute. That was like one of our arc ships. You fools. We can get another civic. Just gonna take the 15% unity. Oh no, we don't even have enough unity for that. Oh, they took this planet back. Okay, that's the issue then. Having to defend the planets you've already taken. What is going on in the system? Kill them. You are kind of weak, this arc ship. Back you up. Oh, you consumed the world over here. Let's clean up. Oh, I just got my destroyers killed. Whoops. Wait, this vassal's making ships. Okay. They can defend a little bit. That'll be nice. While they literally get purged. Archship engineering, yes. We can upgrade. Influence is just not an issue. We seized a relic? There's no relic. What do you mean we seized a relic? What? Why is the root? They're just hiding on this system for some reason. We've killed the Star Seekers. Another empire dead. Now we have 1 more planet to clean up. We can upgrade our arcs now. Oh, we have a lot of food. I can't even sell the food. That's really annoying. I probably need to make a food bay just for the ability to sell it because we have no monthly production. Oh, this empire is dead, or at least the vassal I had. We can now consume their capital, and that will be our third one. The Dari root mine is dead. We've just consumed 5 empires down here within 50 years, and we're honestly not looking too weak either. I did accidentally lose 2 lots of fleets, which was not a good idea, but the fact you can just then upgrade your arc ships, which will make them even stronger. I can sell food, yay, because we just have so much trade. We can upgrade all the arc ships. That's mental. Ah, look how beautiful it is. And then you get a bunch more districts. This is when the scaling happens. Now the funny thing is, I don't think devouring is that good compared to just harvesting with your logistic ships. But what Terravore does do, it gives you a whole host of buffs to your empire, especially for your military, so you can just go around killing. Getting these logistic ships, having automatically surveyed land, means you don't need to worry too much about your operational reserves, even though it is kind of crashing right now. But I think that's because I broke it slightly. We can just spam all reactor base, because we're going to be getting arc ships that are going to be in multiple thousands of strength. And remember, you can even upgrade them by getting flight decks if you want to go strikecraft or laser ammunition. You need to try, maybe not Terravore, but Terravore's still quite fun for the theming of it. But we are devouring that last planet we needed, so I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Go watch my Doomsday Nomad video. Can I escape my doomed planet with an arc ship before it's too late? Click here to find out.